All right, welcome back. We're going to talk right now about why the product rule works. All right, so remember, the product rule said that the derivative of a product was the derivative of the first term times the second one left unchanged plus the first one unchanged times the derivative of the second one. So what we want to answer now is why that works. Okay? So, since this is a derivative, we're going to start with the definition of the derivative. So, f g prime at x is the limit as h goes to 0 of, you plug in x plus h everywhere, so f of x plus h, g of x plus h, and then you subtract off just plugging in x, so that's f of x, g of x, divide by h. All right. So that's the definition. It's what it is. But to do anything more, we're going to have to be kind of creative because there's nothing obvious happening right now. So the trick is this. We're going to make it look a little more complicated at first. So copy again the f and g, both evaluated at h. And we're also going to, well, here's where the trick is. We're going to subtract off f of x, g of x plus h, add it back in, and then subtract off the term that we hadn't copied yet, f of x, g of x. Divide the whole thing by h. You'll notice that these two terms here add up to 0 because we just subtracted it and added it back in, and so we haven't changed anything. So that's the big trick. The rest sort of follows our nose. You notice that we have a like terms here, and so let's factor that out. So we'll have f of x plus h minus f of x all over h, and factor out the g of x plus h. And then let's split up the other two terms here, and notice these two terms match, so we can factor them out. So f of x times g of x plus h minus g of x all over h. And remember, the sum of a limit is the limit of the sums if they both exist. So let's break those up like this into two sums. Now, at this point, we are pretty happy because this term here is just the definition of the derivative of f. So it will converge to f prime at x because f is differentiable. And since g was continuous as h goes to 0, this will converge just to g of x. Now f of x is a constant as far as h is concerned, so it pulls outside of the limit sign. There's no h there. And then what's left, the limit of this, is the difference quotient for g, so that converges, by definition, to g prime at x. And so that is why the product rule works. All right, that's it.